Not knowing what to do with your hands or offering a handshake when the other person offers you a fist bump. Forgetting someone's name and not having anything to say. Getting caught staring at a stranger or striking up a conversation with someone you don't know. Overhearing a couple breaking up. Yes, it's a bad thing, it's a bad thing. Noticing food in someone else's teeth, but not telling them, and now, well, it's been too long and bringing it up will be weird. Smelling a fart in an elevator that wasn't yours, but, well, now you can't even react to it or mention that you've noticed it. Ugh. All of those things are awkward. Why was I so unsure, so unconfident, so awkward? Well, some of the blame might go to the neurotransmitter oxytocin. Oxytocin, commonly known as the love hormone, makes negative interactions and negative emotions have a greater impact on our brains than positive ones. Psychologists call this phenomenon the negativity bias. Because of negativity bias, negative situations appear to us as a form of awkwardness. You may think that awkwardness is totally different from physical pain. However, your body would disagree. Let's find out. When we feel awkwardness, our body starts to increase blood pressure, causing us to overheat and sweat. Breathing increases and digestion shuts down, causing more butterflies on our stomach. I'll clear that out later. Our body instinctively makes a protective fetal position, and fighting that position to act natural makes us shake. And blood vessels shrink to prioritize major organs, leaving us with cold fingers, toes, and nose. I think this is what happened to you guys before the oral test. Don't read my However, these symptoms does not help the awkwardness to settle down. It makes it even worse. The extinguisher for the fire of self-conscious anxieties. Wait. Austin. Such memories and thoughts may be hard to just get over with. What does the other person think of me? I was so awkward. Are they telling other people? We replay social encounters in our heads over and over again. Surely the person we were awkward with remembers us the same way that we're remembering ourselves and is equally fixated to the awkward thing we did. Or are they? The extinguisher for the fire of self-conscious anxieties is perspective. Consider the famous advice by Eleanor Roosevelt. You wouldn't worry so much about what others think of you if you realize how seldom they do. Unless you obsess over yourself, you're not the first thing on everyone else's minds. They're more worried about what others think of you. They're worried about themselves, what you think about them, and more importantly, what they think about themselves. You are not the center of their world. The tendency to think and act as though you are the true main character of the universe has been called the protagonist disease. It seeps into our behavior at all times. Furthermore, the fundamental attribution error is when you're evaluating your actions as a complex character acted upon various challenges and antagonists, whereas other people are just seen as one-dimensional background characters with unchanging simple roles. For instance, the man who took way too long ordering this morning, I'll have this and that. What? Bulgogi? Oh yes, bulgogi and cheeseburger. Yes, cheeseburger. Ow! He's obviously an innately annoying person. However, when it's you who's taking so long ordering, maybe it's because the staff wasn't helpful or you're preoccupied by an earlier conversation. You are the main character after all. You know much more about what's going on in your life. It's easy to live like that. There simply isn't time and mental space to think and consider every other person as complicated and fully fleshed out. But they are. Acknowledging this makes your awkwardness look small. And also, it makes All of us look small, tiny, a needle in a giant haystack. All of us have our own unspeakable blemishes. However, every tragedy may be comedy if we look at it with another perspective. So always remember, perspective makes the difference. Thank you for listening. I hope my presentation wasn't so awkward.